Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back or to get over your ex. This week I want to talk about if you're losing hope about ever getting your ex back. Well, if you are, don't. I have two inspiring stories if you're about to give up and move on. One of them is from my client and one of them is from me. So stay tuned. But first, I want to welcome back my beautiful No Contact Army. If you're having problems staying in no contact, be sure to download my app Silencio. A review from it today was, "That panic button is gold." And you'll see what I mean when you download it. And the link is underneath every single video and podcast. And if you too would like to join our No Contact Army, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you're in. And to read our manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com to read 2 free chapters before purchasing the book. And of course, the link is underneath every single video and podcast. So, you've been in no contact for months and months. You're ready to give up. You think you should move on. But before you do that, consider what I have to say in this video. So, my client has been in no contact for 7 months. And finally, after 7 months, the ex pops up. Finally. And she had not thrown him any breadcrumbs, nothing. And I actually had just told him a few weeks before he heard from her that she must still be interested, because otherwise, after 7 months, she probably would have been over it, and she would have at least reached out, even just out of curiosity, just to say hello, see what's up with him, whatever an excuse. Oh, I just saw this and reminded me of you. But she didn't, which meant to me that she was probably still interested. And in fact, I was right. And she did say that she had been afraid to reach out, thinking that he didn't want to hear from her. And that's probably true, but I believe the bigger reason is that she kept thinking that he was going to reach out at some point. But of course, she didn't know that he had hired me. And there was no way in hell he was going to reach out. And so she finally realized she better do something real quick before he was gone for good. So we'll see what happens there. And for those of you who were rejected and you think, oh, there's something wrong with me, you're feeling not worthy, let me tell you this. My client is very, very, very high value. Any woman would be more than happy to date him. So the problem lies not with him, but with the ex. So don't let it mess with your head when someone breaks up with you, especially if you were a great partner and you're high value. Sometimes people have mental health issues that you may not even know about. And sometimes they're just messed up and they wouldn't know a high value person if they ran over them. Okay? So don't take it too personally. I know it's easier said than done. And before I tell you my story, please do me a favor. And if this is not the first video of mine that you've heard and you're not subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button. It's free to do it, and it really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much. Okay, so as for my story, I had been seeing someone casually earlier this year, and then there was an issue. And out of the blue, he unfriended me. And of course, I did what I tell all of y'all to do all the time, and that is nothing. Did absolutely nothing. I didn't block him and unblock him. I didn't watch his stories. I just carried on with my fabulous life. And my thought was, well, if he contacts me again, great. If not, no problem. There's other options. Because the way I look at dating, it's like, if you're interested, I'm interested. If you're not, I'm not either. And so, after 4 months of complete silence, again, no breadcrumbs, nothing, he didn't look at my stories that I know of. Well, what do you know? Who pops up and said that he wanted to try again? So if you haven't heard anything for months and months, not even a breadcrumb, that may actually be good news. It could go one of two ways. Either, obviously, they're totally done and they want nothing more to do with you, However, if the breakup wasn't that bad and you were actually a good partner, then the more likely scenario is that actually they are still very much interested, but they have their reasons for not reaching out at the moment, but it doesn't mean they won't. Okay? So hang in there, because you never know when they're going to pop up. So now I want to hear from you. How long have you been in no contact? And how long will you be hanging in there before giving up? And you know what? If you do want to give up, I have a theme song for you. So check out Giving Up, Giving In by the 3 Degrees. And if you're into disco, you will really like this song. Okay, and in the meantime, if you would like me to help you get your ex back, you can contact me at theartoflove.net. The direct link is below every single video and podcast. We will send you the rates. If you don't hear from us within 24 hours, please check your spam. If it's not in there, then email us again. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.